Right, here we go, starting from Millom and out of town and into Haverrig, which is by the coast. Campsite off to the left and towards the fells. So we're on the A road. It's quite narrow with high hedges. We're on this for quite a bit to Bootle. Possibly a reason this cycleway was ditched. Over the railway again. We're crisscrossing this a lot of the way now. They're quite narrow really, it's quite windy. Just take care. Top of the climb from where the A roads joined, you can just see Scotland or Dumfries on the other side. Okay, so we're in Cumbria. This is dairy country, and then remember we're on the A road here. Yeah. Past the beautifully manicured bit. Busy time, silage making. At Bootle the route splits off left. I always love it when villages do this. It's really pretty. The route's pulled in from the coast and it's just a gentle steady climb up towards the fells now. Back on the A road for 5 miles to Muncaster. So this from the maps is the only part that you can no longer get on the cycleway. It goes in left in here but has now since been closed. Leads down to the shop. So having climbed up to Muncaster Castle, now a descent to the sea. And into Ravenglass. It's really rather pretty. And there goes the railway. So this is the start of the Ravenglass section. It goes across the railway bridge on the left hand side. So it's also the start of the Hadrian's Wall cycleway, which will be following all the way to Carlisle now. So the path's just been simply bolted onto the side of the railway line. So it's a bit rough at the start, but there's probably quite a bit of tidal erosion from here. Ravensglass over there. Ravensglass to Whitehaven section. Just come up, cross the railway, now we join the A road. We're now in Hadrian's Wall cycleway. This is where it goes along the A595 and there's a pavement on the left hand side. Now into Drigg. If we turn left towards Seascale and the Hadrian's Wall. Coast at Seascale. There we go, not always guaranteed it's here. Yeah. This is the path that goes past Sellafield that has been washed away in places. Yeah. Slightly unpredictable surface, it's a combination of there's some matting back there and then you've got this kind of hard tarmacy stuff and every now and again you just get a sand trap that just catches your wheel, so a bit like there. Just got to be a bit careful. But the consolation is that, which is absolutely glorious. What I find amusing is that they've clearly closed the Cumbria Cycleway because you might get run over by a car, but the new cycleway Hadrian's Wall is a little bit more frisky. We are back on the matting, which is quite nice. So we're approaching Sellafield now on the first grade A bit of tarmac. Leicester showing true dedication to following the entire route properly. A piece of Cumbrian cycleway in the sand. Comes under the bridge, a little bit of extra matting there, and then it loops up and round and back over the bridge. So over the bridge, past the double security fence of Sellafield, and then just carry on to the station. So this is Sellafield here. Chimney in front has been taken down and this is where we turn left at in front of the main gate. Cycle path on the right hand side now, right next to the double fencing, and over there is the original reactor, the circular building. 72 goes right here at the Whack-Mack gate, and what that does is it takes you past Sellafield and past the original reactor. But we're not going to do that, we're purists, so we're going to carry straight on up here, and there's a gap in the hedge. Beckermet Whitehaven, avoiding the A595, that's where it goes. This is on the roundabout that was signed straight across to Beckermet. So Beckermet Whitehaven onto the road. That's a nice quiet lane. Presumably the windmill is a recent addition. With Beckermet, quite a church spire on there. Steady climb out of Beckermet, say farewell to Sellafield, passing Egremont Castle. You pop down and left next to this really rather attractive Victorian thing. Come on there, it's like a horse trough, and then up. It's a bit of a climb out of Egremont through the housing estates. Okay, bit of a descent into the holiday resort at St Bees. Quite a hard pull out of St Bees. This is quite a busy road. The valley below has the railway line in it. The fells are beyond. There is another road that goes up over the top, just the other side of the valley. It's probably a little bit quieter. With all the old industrial areas, it's all been revamped, so you can go around the back of it now. That's where you dip your wheels to the C2C.